Hold it right there. Before you let another breath slip by, stand up straight, look yourself square in the soul, and face this jagged truth. Your dream didn't vanish. It's been choking under the weight of your own damn hesitation. That spark, the one that used to light up your nights and push you through the days, hasn't fizzled out. It's still there, clawing for air, buried beneath the rubble of excuses, drowned out by the hum of distractions, and dimmed by every not yet. You've whispered to yourself. But here's the kicker. Dreams don't die on their own. You've been letting them rot. This isn't some gentle nudge. It's a full-throttle roar to wake up, break loose, and claim the future that's been clawing to break free inside you. You've been trudging through a battlefield, days that sting like salt in a cut, nights that leave you staring at the ceiling, moments that pile up like bricks on your chest. Those aren't just scars. They're your medals, carved from every stumble, every slammed door, every time you hit the dirt and still dragged yourself back up. Life doesn't hand out easy passes. It hurls curveballs, kicks you when you're down, and bets you'll quit. But the ones who win, they don't flinch. They scoop up the wreckage, melt it down, and hammer it into a blade sharp enough to slice through anything. You're not here to cower. You're here to rise, dust off the grit, and turn every blow into a stepping stone towards something unbreakable. Take a hard look at the ones who didn't wait for the world to deal them a better hand. They built their own deck. George Washington Carver, born 1864, didn't start with a silver spoon. He started in shackles, a slave kid in Missouri with no name, no family, no shot. The odds were stacked sky high. Poverty, sickness, a nation that spat in his face. But he didn't sit still. He scratched his way to a degree, turned peanuts into a lifeline for broke farmers, and spun science into a revolution. Over 300 inventions that fed mouths and lifted lives. He didn't beg for a chance. He planted one, growing hope where everyone else saw dust, proving you don't need a head start. You need a heart that won't stop. Then there's Bessie Coleman, born 1892, not to applause but to a Texas shack, one of 13 kids picking cotton under a sun that didn't care. She had no wings, no money, no welcome. Aviators laughed at a black woman dreaming of the sky. So she worked nights, learned French, crossed an ocean, and earned her pilot's license in 1921, when America wouldn't let her near a cockpit. She didn't just fly, she soared, barnstorming across the states, daring crowds to look up and see what grit could do. Carver and Coleman didn't wait for the stars to align. They reached up, grabbed them, and lit the world with their shine, showing you don't need a clear runway, just the guts to take off anyway. Now shift that lens to you. Yeah, you, the one slouched over this screen, maybe wrestling a week that's chewed you up, a paycheck that didn't stretch, a goal that slipped away, a quiet voice saying you're stuck. Feel that burn in your gut? That's not your dead end, it's your damn starting line. Every bruise you've collected is a shout you're still in the game, every doubt a match waiting to catch fire. Carver didn't wait for a classroom, he taught himself under the stars. Coleman didn't wait for a plane, she crossed borders to fly one. So why are you still parked, letting the minutes bleed out like they don't count? No more sugarcoating, just the straight-up deal. You're not here to drift through the days, you're here to carve a path that echoes across generations. But let's get real. Every tick you waste on "I'll get to it" is a brick in the wall between you and the life you're built for. Carver had no lab, just a mind that wouldn't quit. Coleman had no wings, just a will that broke ceilings. What's your alibi? Too drained? Too strapped? Kick that nonsense to the curb. Your move starts now. Your clock's running hot. Ignite it before it's cold. Here's your roadmap. Rough, real, yours to grip this very second. Tonight, ditch the noise. Snag a pencil, stare down the chaos in your head, and scratch out one unbreakable vow. I'm done waiting. Do it fast. Don't let the dark swallow it whole. Tomorrow, hit the pavement hard. Dial that number. Chase that spark. Hammer that hustle. No polish, no pause, all gut. Throw it into the world before the shadows yank you back. Every day after, stack the wins. Turn every not you into a brick you climb. Push through the grind. Let every give up fuel your next step. Prove it, not with chatter, but with a drive that leaves them speechless. This isn't about gold stars or a pat on the back. It's about the pulse racing through your veins, the vision you were born to chase. Carver didn't just grow crops. He sowed a future for the forgotten. Coleman didn't just fly. She lifted a sky full of dreamers. You're up next. When you charge forward, you don't just lift yourself. You blaze a trail for every tired soul out there, from the corners of Chicago to the dust of Cairo, from a hut in Honduras to a street in Seoul. Your vision isn't some quiet wish, it's a seismic shift, a spark that can jolt the globe awake. Time's a merciless thief. It doesn't blink for your one day. Want the future? It's not a gift. It's a prize you wrestle from the grip of doubt. Stand tall, bare your teeth. Feel that heat surging inside? That's your fuel, your truth, your unyielding core. Seize it now, or watch it drift beyond. Your reach. The world won't pave your way, but it can't stop you when you decide to run it down. This is your horizon. Claim it. Craft a destiny that resounds through the ages. Carver didn't kneel. Coleman didn't land. You won't either. Rise now. Unleash your vision, not some distant dawn, but this very heartbeat.